Welcome back, citizens of the Omniverse. Today, we're going to be checking out episode 5 of season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Last week's episode had a crazy conclusion. You know, in the whole kerfuffle of Bullseye coming to Fisk's boxing match to cut the head off the snake, as we were led to believe, wound up instead lighting a fire under that snake by actually going after Vanessa, the one that actually set him on the path to take out Foggy, to set him on that path against Matt in the second go around. And again, he's got this weird twisted sense of morality, of balancing the scales, which is just a delightful, like, just entire like gymnastics of the mind to watch him go through. Even Matt had a borderline like brain fritz. He glitched out whenever he was explaining that to him back when they fought in that apartment building. Dude, Dex is such an interesting character. He's such a fun character to follow around, but also terrifying at the same time. It's wild how he rides that balance. But, you know, Daredevil intervened, but was not able to help. Daredevil and Fisk intervened, but it still did not stop anything. Even though Fisk blocked that ornament, whatever you call that, that glass statuette or whatever it was that was careening towards her head. He shattered it with his belt. A shard still struck her in the temple, and she went down. Now, I saw someone was like, "Oh, that was Fisk's fault. It's actually his fault. He's the one that did it." And I was like, "No, if he didn't do that, that thing would have hit her full force square in the face, I'm sure." It's just, unfortunately, it didn't matter in the end. You know, if she wasn't, I mean, her fate right now is questionable. That there's the potential that was not fatal. Life altering, you know, for sure, but not necessarily fatal. We'll see, though. But yeah, if she took that thing straight to the face at full force like that would have definitely done the deed, though, I'm sure, without question. It's just like the whole thing was like, no matter what anybody did, no matter what Matt did to intervene, no matter what Fisk did to intervene, Bullseye hit his mark. I think that's the overall takeaway. And he got away, too. And that's where we left off. Fisk and his anchor has been cut loose. So now she was there. She was tempering him. She's the only thing that really grounds him in any kind of way. And if she does go, we are going to see some interesting events here in the coming episodes, which I'm very, very much excited to see. We are past the halfway point, so that all said another way, let's get ready to hop into this week's episode. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon without all the edits we got to do to get this stuff up on YouTube. This is a great way to support the channel, help us do things you do over here. At the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me out down these highlights for guys here on YouTube. And with that all said another way, let's get ready to hop into episode 5. Here we go. Oh, the beach vacay they were talking about just a little bit ago. Oh. I mean, there's a heartbeat. She looks like gone, but there's a heartbeat. Okay, she's blinking. She's still fluttering. She's fading. Dude, get out. I'm terrified of a Fisk without her around, man. Let's go.
Absolutely no comment. How many times do I have to tell you this, huh? I'm not gonna have to.
I did remember when the initial reactions this season came out, they said after episode 3, and it's basically pedal to the floor for the rest of the season, so.
We don't, sir.
She's still alive for right now.
Sir, I want to find him as bad as you do.
No, you don't. You couldn't. Whatever you need, use it.
You got it, sir.
Officer Powell, alive.
He wants to deal with him himself. He wouldn't have it any other way in this circumstance.
Prep towels, where are they? No!
With a gunshot like that, yeah, he's able to catch up with him pretty easily, it seems.
Do you have a boiler? Yeah, old shit back there. Yeah, let's go. Leave me here. None of this matters now. It matters to me.
Can't let you die for all of this.
I don't know when we're gonna have a statement ready now. Is she dead? What kind of sick fucking question is that?
I mean, one a lot of people would be asking right now. Oof. Dude, look at that.
How did you find me here?
Seriously? And how many hospitals do you think there are in?
Baby, you can't be here right now.
Actually, technically, legally, I can.
Baby. The mayor's not in a good place. You gotta go.
Okay, I get it. I'll
He's
go.
trying to save your ass right now.
I just want to make sure I get the story right.
We're really fucking doing this right now, huh?
Yeah.
I shouldn't have come. Just forget that I came, okay?
Oh.
She's in critical condition.
They're really lucky to have you.
Not really. In retrospective, not really. You know? I don't think she intended to do that as like a way to pry the information out, but it ended up working. Oh. Oh God, she's going to heaven. It's just back to her, where her mind is right now. Oh, look at that de-aging they pulled off on her right here. This looks like taking her right back to when we first, yeah, to season 1 of Daredevil.
I think it's pretty obvious why I chose not to include it, but if you feel differently, by all means. Why should I put it up?
Oh, putting that up changed the course of her entire life.
That if the right person walks through that door and sees this painting, sees his own deep, inexorable, miserable emptiness reflected right back at him, I can promise you, you can add 2 zeros to the list price and it'll sell faster than any other piece out front.
And she's so right about that. Oh, you are dumb. I get it though from her perspective, but art is about how it makes you feel. And that thing hit like a brick wall, or plaster in his situation. Plaster, drywall, whatever. I'm not a construction worker.
I think she's dead. I don't know. Come on. If she is, it all balances. Your friend, Fisk's wife, scales, settled. And I'm ready for judgment.
Oh, good for you.
You're not listening. That night you threw me off the roof, I was supposed to die. Poor
Oh.
story, no one survives that.
Well, that had like a...
That's the grand design.
Yeah, that's the cosmic... Yeah, that's the cosmic joke of it all, isn't it? This is really a question of Matt's faith at the moment, too. One of those things that he kind of bumps into when it comes to it.
That's foggy.
Don't say his name. Tell me you understand. Don't say his name.
Even the best avocados have to do grunt work.
Oxy, Moxie, Roxy, and wait for it, Zoxy.
He's a walking pharmacy.
Throwing a firearms charge, fake ID, intent to distribute, obstruction of justice.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Mr. Murdoch. The answer is actually 10 to 12.
Oh, that was
But thank you for playing with us. And we do hope you enjoyed your stay at the correctional
They did
facility.
such a good job, like, getting him to look just like he used to.
He's out of fight for good behavior.
Yep, Levine wants him to plead out, so we take the best offer on the table.
Both of them, man. God damn.
After you, counselor.
Why, thank you, counselor.
Mr. McCoy, my name is Matthew Murdoch. This is my associate.
Foggy the fembot?
You know each other?
Guy upstairs got a sick sense of humor, don't he?
We grew up in the same building. Isn't your name Ray?
Well, you think I go by Lionel in that neighborhood? You know, Fembot here used to clean my sneakers. What's with him? He blind or something?
How's Connor?
I don't know. Last I heard, he was doing roofs, some shit like that. Gutters, maybe. I don't know. Knocked up the first chick he could.
Okay.
You missing Nelson? Is that supposed to be you?
Foggy, you want to tell your friend here what the firm's professional advice would be?
Yeah. Go ahead, Mr. Nelson.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Best case scenario, you're out in 5 to 6.
3 to 4 with exemplary behavior.
Oh, 5 to 6.
3 to 4 if you.
If I what? If I find God?
Just fucking behave yourself. Stop being a little bitch.
It's cop a deal. They told you, right? You want to know why? Because they got about 10 guys on the inside just waiting to take me out, all right? That's how this ends. That's how this goes, all right? So it's not 3 to 4. It's not 6 to 8 if I'm a good little boy, all right? It's 24 hours. So, I'm not signing shit.
Back up here. What are you talking about?
You two don't even know who you work for, do you?
Did that happen? Was that in the show? If it was, I don't remember that, but it did link to the little bit of time, if not otherwise, where they were briefly being puppeteered by Fisk and his one of his subsidiaries, and fucking
we may have an issue.
Wesley.
Are you familiar with Bitcoin? I do have some contacts in the crypto space, but if I may, I would suggest it might be too volatile.
Well, perhaps you have other ideas.
I have a friend who runs an art gallery. Blue chip, real.
Oh, I love how they're so neatly weaving this in between, like, what was it, episodes 2 and 3 or 3 and 4 of season 1?
Posing as something meaningful.
Yeah, weird how all of these things just kind of spiderwebbed right together in this weird little, like, domino effect of fate. Her dream, their recollection, their flashbacks, everything that's running through everybody's mind right now.
You need help? Let's go.
Get your fucking hands up. Come on.
Can't let you go like this.
First you try to kill me, and then you try to save me. And I'm the one who needs help.
It's funny how that night changed them both.
I'm trying to save you because I tried to kill you. Well, maybe tonight's penance is mutual.
Come on.
God, fate is such a funny fucking thing in this episode, isn't it?
Is it Henderson?
Hernandez.
All right. I'm punching out before the elevator rush.
Like, you can still tell it's present day them, but they've done a pretty good job making them look like their younger selves, from the hair to the dress.
What do you think? 18 more months?
The baggier jacket on him to hide how buff he is right now.
Great job with the precinct today.
He's noticeably broader than he was in season 1.
Legible.
Wesley, though, not so much.
Move on. But no.
Mr. Levine, guess what? I don't care.
It's the public defender's problem now. They need all these papers collated and delivered to their office by Monday morning. Happy Friday, fucknuts.
Have a nice weekend. He's definitely into something weird.
Totally. Like
that-
feet.
What's wrong with feet?
Nothing. I'm just saying that I can imagine Mr. Levine doing some weird shit with feet. That's all.
Just for the record, I don't have a problem with feet.
You're also not weird, so.
Aww.
I mean, that was our address, 536 and a half, West 49th.
No, that can't be right.
It is right. I mean, it's a clerical error, but this is invalid.
Yo.
It's inadmissible.
Yeah, that's a good catch.
Get out of jail free card.
Pretty much.
What do we do?
They lucked out in that one.
Oh, come on, Foggy. It's not like he deserves to walk.
We are his attorneys.
Oh, we're associates.
Don't get technical.
Either way, Jeff made it sound like the
Mr. Levine, thank you.
Okay, fine. Dark Lord of Unspoken.
Oh, right. This is before they actually went off on their own then, I guess. So this is pre-season 1.
Ray, Lionel, he had a hard life, man.
Oh, cue the violin. You want to let him out to continue to do horrendous things to a whole bunch of new people.
I want to do the right thing.
I don't know, Foggy. You sell drugs, you traffic in firearms, you get caught. I'm sorry. There are consequences.
His crew, whoever he was working with, they're going to kill him when he's inside.
Yeah, that might be the definition of consequences.
It's our job to represent our clients to the best of our abilities, suppressing evidence.
Objection. Suppressing is questionable. One might even say inflammatory phrasing in this particular instance, counselor.
Are you supposed to be the Catholic one here?
Yeah, that's what I was going to bring up at some point. That's one thing I mean, it's something he always struggles with, man.
There's got to be something about that in the Bible. Second chances, redemption.
And how it mirrors what's happening right now.
All I know is if he goes to jail, he dies.
And all I know is that might not be our problem.
Unfortunately, it is now.
Yeah. Just like Bullseye is his problem now, and he's got to make a similar call.
I take it he's available. He's here for a couple of weeks, just moving through town. Very good. Maybe the best. Use him. Where to go?
I am standing just outside.
I like how we're like half and half in almost a. Oh God.
Fucking baby, no way.
Yes.
Do I need to be in the task force?
I completely. Oh, we were like in a half and half split flashback episode almost. Completely. Not completely, but most of this has been in the past for multiple characters. Like with Vanessa and Fisk, it's how they came together, and then you get this like backstory with like from each of their perspectives of what inevitably brings them together, and then what's happening with Foggy and him and Matt about this guy, how that parallels with what's going on with Foggy, Matt, and Bullseye in the present day.
The surgery went quite well. The procedure was long, as you know, and quite involved. I'm optimistic in nature, and I remain hopeful.
She's gonna be fine.
He's leaning against the wall.
So same spot, different piece?
Mm-hmm.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Yeah, she put it up. She's gonna put it up anyway.
I thought we might take a drive. Have a little chat.
A chat. Buck, Fisk needs
The
me.
mayor is aware we're going to Albany.
What? He's gonna take you out here and old yeller you.
When you were reading about my past, did you see anything about Hellman?
The mayonnaise?
No, Daniel, not the mayonnaise. My squadron, and I imagine many others, were tasked with night raids that no man of fighting age would survive the night. Apparently, Her Majesty considered 14 fighting age.
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ, what did you do?
What I was ordered to. God, it has not been easy, has it? Muse, the Northern Star League, and now it seems someone, God knows who, has leaked the hospital to the press.
But you're not saying you think it's me, are you? Buck, I didn't have anything to do with that.
Let's just take a left in it.
Buck, am I in trouble? Well, maybe I'll just come in with you, get some beef jerky, or help you out, or whatever.
I'll take care of it. Just sit tight, yeah?
It's going to be one of those car blows up situations, or are we just trying to make his ass sweat? Or is he going to cut and run? What are you going to do, bud? What are you going to do? Dude, BB put him out to fucking dry, man. Oh no! Oh no! What is that?
Long time, pal. Looking good, Wes.
Oh, yo!
Fucking hell, you come up in the world, haven't you?
So he was the guy.
We're looking to you for creativity.
Dude, this is so fucking good.
You've come to the right place then, haven't you? Down here.
Yeah, he's getting his no matter what happens at this point.
What are you gonna do now?
What am I gonna do? I'm waiting for him to come find me.
Yeah, he knows he's not safe anywhere.
Good to see you, Fembot.
But he tried.
You know what happens if she dies?
Fist turns the city upside down and shakes it until he finds us and kills us.
Me. Kills me.
Us. I was there.
Yeah.
That is more than enough for Fisk.
He's not wrong on that count. But he was trying to take that all upon himself.
Soapy.
It's Foggy, isn't it? Yeah. It's just the kind of guy Foggy was, man. He's just such a good lad.
Nurses, doctors.
Claire reference, I think.
That was this. So you would give me money?
No, what I want is for you to start over with it.
It's not about that. It's about you. About me. Just people. And brother, we are who we are.
Yeah.
You and Connor, I never really had a friend like that.
I know.
We're all doing the same thing here, acting something out, scratching some kind of itch. But the worst part is when you think you got it beat, and then you turn a corner, bam, there it is. Staring you right in the face. Only it's worse this time. And you know, it was always gonna be there. Tell my brother to stay right where he's at. All right, and you tell him I told you to tell him that he ain't got nothing back here for him.
He's now trying to protect him. This is the mirror. No, he doesn't. He knows that's not happening now. He's trying to protect him.
There's no escaping it.
Talking about that inevitability of your own actions, of who you are, and...
I'm sorry to interrupt. This church will always provide shelter to both of you, but I think they know you're here.
Oh, God. How? The trail of blood?
Don't be an idiot. Believe me.
Oh, I'm sorry, but weapons are not permitted in the house of God.
Oh, and now he's doing the Foggy thing and trying to stand by a dead man.
I killed your friend, Foggy. I didn't think twice.
God, the fucking parallels, and he's trying to push him away. Dude.
Look, I can't save us both. I'm sorry, I tried.
Imagine my surprise.
Yeah, he's like, what would Foggy do? Yeah. No matter the situation, no matter how bad, no matter what it, Foggy was their light.
And there I was thinking the Murdoch and Nelson Fund was supposed to be about the future.
It
What is? Oh, God damn it, dude. This is, yeah. If he truly stands by his beliefs here, he can find redemption. He's got to believe in
What are we celebrating?
trying.
Mercy.
Yeah. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go. Whoa! Oh. But will they be gone, or are they going to stand their ground?
Where'd he go?
Oh, poor kid, though. Maybe they actually made it out of there, but they probably actually just made it out. In his shape, I don't think there's any standing and fighting, to be honest, so... Alright, start digging the hole.
It was probably stupid and I probably deserve it. But I could just walk away, man. Man, I'd be like Casper. I mean, I'd be like a ghost.
Oh, God.
Look, I didn't fucking leak it. Promise.
Get out of the car.
Except it was, and I think he knows. I mean, regardless, whether it is or it isn't, he's got to do what he's told.
I'll do whatever it takes. Please.
You make a choice.
Oh, wait, who the fuck was that?
Saw or shovel?
Wait, is that who he thought the mole was? Is this a scare tactic or what? What the fuck? Oh my God. Dude, he made him want to shit himself so hard. And hey, he's trying to make it. He took Foggy's advice and booked it. Aww. God, this is such a well fucking written episode.
Maybe it's Nelson and Murdoch.
I love that.
You're going up in the world, buddy.
I am going up in the world.
And I think the next 50 rounds are on you.
No. Oh, fuck. Wouldn't it be something if she just went, "Pah!" Let that Frank out for a second? Oh God, she's actually coming too. What a hopeful little episode here, man. Everybody coming right to the edge.
You're here.
And then finding their way back. Everybody.
It's so good to see you.
Why are you acting so strange?
I didn't think that,
You didn't think? What?
I just,
Oh, fuck. No, I cannot feel it for him. Fuck you.
See you again.
It's absurd. I'm right here.
Yes, of course you are. Yes, you're right here, of course.
She's like the one tether in line to his humanity.
I could get anything you want.
I'd like a pineapple juice with ice.
You don't like pineapple.
I don't.
No, your lips, it makes them tingle, I believe.
Oh.
Let's try anyway. Shall we?
Yeah, nurse.
Interesting.
She's awake. Wait. Pineapple juice in a glass with ice.
Sir, I need to...
No! Pineapple juice in a glass with ice.
Why did you scare the poor girl? You
Does she have, like-
made her cry.
No,
Does she have like amnesia? Like selective amnesia?
Please.
I've never seen you like this.
I'm just glad you're with me here again.
Where'd you think I'd gone?
I don't know. That's all. I just missed you so much.
I missed you too.
Yeah?
I'm so glad to be here with you.
Yes, baby.
You know what that scarily reminds me of? Ben and his wife's situation before Ben was taken out by his ass. Now he's in a
my dear.
vaguely similar situation.
Will you tell me a story?
Please say when I was a boy.
What kind of story would you like me to tell?
Tell me the story of how we met.
Why are they so cute? Fuck you.
Somehow I must have known that you would walk through those doors and change everything.
Lucky them, I guess.
Maybe
that
she's
day.
just had some kind of blissful awakening.
Not luck at all. It was the grand design.
Yeah, she put that up fishing
So
for
you
somebody.
did vastly overpay.
Maybe she's okay.
Will you tell me a story, please? Can you tell me the story of how we...
Yes.
I thought she was looping for a second. Oh God. Yeah, something hasn't been right this entire time, man. What the fuck? What if she goes blank? Like the fucking painting. Like, I don't know if she'll die, but what if she'll be like gone? Maybe she will just, maybe it'll be both. Wow, what if... Ooh. God. Oh. I don't know, it's worse if she had just died during the procedure or this hope just being dangled right there in front of him just to be yanked. Oh, the sounds of the sea. Fuck, dude. Does that just last the length of the credits? Yeah, the entirety too. Oh God. What's so fucked, man? This might be one of the best written episodes, not just of Born Again. The way they weaved this into everybody, you know, going to this part pre Fisk and Vanessa, the thing that set up Buck and his ties to Fisk, through his connection to Wesley. And, you know, he was the guy that got him in, that changed his life. That's why he's so loyal. And then you have this whole little backdrop between Matt wrestling with the guilt he's not the guilt that he's placed upon Dex, because Dex is guilty, but it's this whole conflict that he's always had with his beliefs. You know, he goes out there and he punishes and he, you know, goes and circumvents the law. He does his things. He passes his own judgment of sorts. You know, it's this dance that he plays with his belief structure. And then when it came down to it, the moment when he just said fuck all to all of it, that rocked him so hard with the loss of Foggy, when he just like, nope, go. And then he lived. You know, he got spared. He still did it, but he got spared the consequences of that sin. And that affected him and Bullseye after that point. You know, Dex seemingly had a divine intervention and a divine awakening after that, as he said here, was admitting here that he's like, I was supposed to have died. And that's the cosmic joke of this all. The one time Matt tried to kill somebody, he failed. And it was the person that he probably wanted dead most in this world, and that person lived. And that is the ultimate test of his beliefs. And even Foggy, somebody who was not Catholic, was not of the church or anything like that, was unendingly kind and reverent and hopeful that even the worst of people, even somebody that slighted him, which again, this person did in a different way, a more direct and egregious way in the present day, but it's like the way the stories paralleled one another was so beautiful. You know, Foggy was, you know, he was fighting for the guy. He's like, hey, it doesn't matter, karmic justice or whatever, did he earn this spot? We got to do right by being lawyers. You know, he's like, hey, it was a technicality, we can get him off. What? So we can just continue doing these things. It's Matt playing the game that he's playing as Daredevil now and being faced with the challenge of this. And Foggy, on both counts, always putting his neck out for the right thing in the end. And even going back, even knowing that guy was going to die, whether he was in or out of prison. They sent Buck after his ass, and he was like, no, you got to get out of here. He's trying to save his life, no matter what how he treated him as a kid, because nobody gave him that chance. Nobody gave him that light of day. And then you kind of see like a similar thing happening with Dex, with Matt is just struggling with that concept, that especially with what he did. And you know, God, like having to reconcile with that, the fact that he also almost walked away from him. It's like, I can't protect us both. We can't both get out of here. And then he walked out and he had that moment and he's like, oh, what would fucking Foggy do? Of all people too. And he went back for him and he took him out. Dude, I gotta know what is going through Karen's mind right now. You know, seeing him walk in with Foggy's killer just like that. You know, Matt's Catholicism, as much as he struggles with it, I don't know, she has not hesitated to kill people in the past, and she also, as we've seen throughout this season, has been leaning a little towards Frank's way of thinking. I would not put it honestly, like I would not have been shocked if she just like, Matt did what he did and she just fucking popped him one. Maybe not. That might be a little too crazy, but like I could, there's a world where I could see it. But I love this dance that this episode played with everybody, what they're going through, and using this downbeat, you know, this moment of reflection, especially as Fisk is like watching her circle the drain, not knowing what's going on, the uncertainty of if he's going to lose the one person other than Wesley that he actually cares about and loves, the one person anchoring him to his humanity. You see that fear that turns him into a child, that turns him into a human. Like he's only really human when it comes to her. And God, I just wasn't, I didn't know she had like this divine epiphany from waking up, the way she was like kind of like floaty, wanted to taste something she didn't really like before. I mean, some people come out of events like that, whether it's struck by a lightning bolt or anything kind of brain damage related, maybe liking different things, thinking different things, feeling different things, their personality shifting a little bit. And I thought maybe that was going to be a side effect of it. Or as a result of it, she had like this selective amnesia. And that wound up kind of being true as she started to loop. And this is something I noticed as my father was passing. When my dad was passing, he was stuck on a loop. Like the entirety of the time he was in hospice, like for that week. Even when you were not in the room, he was just the same conversations. You could kind of break him out of it here and there, but it was the same dialogue tree almost over and over and over. Whether you were there for him to direct it at or not. Because like there was times where I had to walk away and he was still just talking at the air, saying the same stuff, talking about the same thing, just looping until he just winded down and was gone. And the second she asked again, I was like, I want to hear that story again when you really like a story. But there was something a little bit different about that. There was a little bit, and the way she was questioning things, like she didn't quite know what was going on, or these things like this Wilson isn't necessarily like the Wilson we know and have known is a little bit different than the way she's acting around him right now, as if she's got this selective memory loss about the kind of person maybe he is. Like she's remembering meeting him. She's remembering the time on the beach. She's in this like blissful, like wash and wave as her mind is, I mean, the doctor's going to do all they can. Like when the brain gets messed up, man, the brain gets messed up. Like you can pull out, but there's not being consequence free is, I mean, at least in my minuscule knowledge is usually pretty rare, depending on the degree of damage, of course. But the fact that he had this hope for a second and then it didn't. He was like, hey, we've done all we can do. Now we just got to hope. And she woke up. They were conversing. It seemed fine for a second, a little off as he noticed, because he was like asking about things she wouldn't normally have done. And then it just spiraled from there. I don't know how it would have played out differently if he never had that little bit of hope dangled in front of him just to be taken away. Would it have been any different if she had just died on the table, died on the way there versus this? I'm kind of wondering about that. And this kind of experience, this touch and go, like tight wire act or teeter-totter that they're playing here with the what are they going to do? What is going to happen? More on Fist's side, it's going to be like, what is the outcome going to be? Which way is this going to fall? And then you have, in Matt's story with Dex, you have what decision is he going to make? Is he going to stand by this? Is he going to stand by Dex no matter what happened here? Put his foot down and do all of that? And the way that he pushed back and fought against Foggy in the past over the morality or the ethics of a criminal that they were forced to defend. And the way that it all played out and the light that Foggy was in that moment, that honoring him means even honoring his killer, this person that slighted him, that wronged him, because Foggy wouldn't hold it over their head when it was the right thing to do or the legal thing. It was like he was going to talk ethics or whatever. It was like we are here to defend the law, and that is what we're here to do, not be judge, jury, executioner. That's for the court to decide. And Matt had to take himself out of that position here. And it's just so well done. God. And Dex, too, the way he was talking about, hey, sometimes we think we can get away from the desires, the itch that we have. We put on the suit, we do what we do because there's something about us that there's this itch we have to scratch. And this is the way we do it. The thing that led him to the FBI, the thing that led him to becoming Bullseye, the thing that paired him up with Fisk for a while they were together, the thing that is driving him right now, the thing that is driving him to try to make amends for the things that he's done in his way, which is that itch, because he's a killer, and he's now just kind of doing a Frankish thing and trying to tip the scales the other way by killing bad people after his little divine recollection or awakening when he had that near-death experience. And then you have Matt on the other side of it. trying to justify leaving him behind so that he can, like, hands off get revenge in a way. You know, oh, can't save you. Sorry, oops, he's out of the world. And then that's a roundabout way of getting this guy dead. But he can't justify that now, especially after life gave him a chance to take back the thing that would have just absolutely ruined any semblance of his own vision of himself. God. Wow. Perfect. And I couldn't tell who the fuck was that in the trunk of that car. God, I'm sorry, I was just clicking through the episode and like, God, the use of the painting to signify one, his loneliness, but then her also exiting into that void as she was fading away into that nothingness. That was so well done because that also is the thing that connected them. And now they're almost both returning to that in kind. And I love the way they made that painting going up a conscious decision of hers to seek out the right buyer, to see somebody. Because if anybody, she saw the potential in that painting and knew that if anybody else saw that in them, obviously they'd probably buy out in the way that she predicted, but she found somebody that looks at the world in a way that connected with her and that changed her life forever. But this whole thing with Buck and, I mean, God, dude, he's getting so many second chances. I really thought this was going to be it. And I think they were definitely playing it up. I have no idea who this is in this car. I cannot tell who that is. No idea. But the whole thing with Buck interrogating the whole way, does he know or is he just being a little bitch about it, fucking with him? Like, does he know it's him or does he think the guy that's in the trunk is him? I assume that given what he did, he thinks the guy in the trunk is the actual leak. But the way he was grilling him the entire time about loyalty, about what he knows, maybe it's just because he's still kind of uncertain or he's trying to really kind of reinforce because he doesn't want him to fuck up when he is consistently the one that is fucking up because he keeps trusting BB. He keeps letting his dick get in the way. And she knows this. And again, this time, every other time, yes, she has used his infatuation with her as Karen advised to do. It's a power that they have and that they talked about. And he's like, hey, does he like you? Sure, use that. You know, it sucks. And they were friends. They are friends, but she is using it for her greater good. And he keeps spoon feeding her that information. Though this time, I don't think she was intentionally. Once she realized what she was doing and the state of the room she was in, I genuinely feel like she was trying to let it go. But then, you know, she went in for the hug to comfort her friend. And I think then he let it spill. That was all him, I think, this time. God, though, the Buck coming out with the shovel and the bone saw. Good God. Dude, I would have been shitting myself for fucking sure. On the right, and again, the attention to detail, and again, you can tell this isn't them like de-aging them. I do think they did some kind of de-age on Vanessa. But maybe they didn't. I don't know. They did something with her that was different than the other ones. Cause I think you can definitely tell that that's present day Charlie Cox and present day, Foggy. What's his name? Elson? Foggy actor. I can never remember. Eldon, right? Yeah. Eldon Henson. I always get his first and last name blurred together in a weird way. That's definitely present day him and present day Wesley, whatever his actor's name is. So fun that we got them both back. And obviously, I think we were all hoping that maybe Foggy faked his death when we knew that he was going to be in the season. And I mean, who knows? Still holding out hope. Is the magical world of comic books. But, you know, we got both of them in this flashback episode where it's even before they decided to go rogue and on their own. They're still underlings where the fuck they were at just now, talking about their dreams of going solo. And then him even using their fund for that to help that guy go off and try to restart his life elsewhere, to spare him all of that. And the way all these different stories interconnected in these interesting little ways. Which also that just means that then that whole thing with them working for Fisk was even before that. Because, well, if they were under another company, that company was probably also one of the many things that Fisk had under his hands. It's just they inevitably wound up under his thumb momentarily, even when they went rogue. It's just this weird, again, like everything in this episode, just showing how everything is just kind of faded with this entire group. And I love the dance of morality and ethics and choice of right and wrong and justice, what that is, what that looks like. And also just at the end of it all, mercy. It just really shows why Foggy's death weighs so heavy, because he really is, even all the way through it all, the beacon of light in all of their lives. It's why they're so adrift without him, man. As Fisk is about to be without Vanessa. And he is going to be unhinged, I'm sure. What a wonderful episode. For one, light on action. What, devoid of action? There was zero, none of that in this. This was all the calm after the storm of last episode, which I think was very much so needed. God damn, man. Whew. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've talked enough about this episode. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to pass it off to you guys. What did you think? How did you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chen, Son, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angel Burr, Calvin Burley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Amy Becca, Eric Coyote, and Ty Lund. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsor and support the rescues. I'm taking care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. Thank you guys so much. And as always, I want to give a special thank you to all of our channel legends. Without you guys, without you and the patrons, we would not be able to do what we do over here, especially with all the content we have, especially over these last couple months to keep up with, and copyright claims and strikes and stuff. Things get like harder and harder to navigate around. You guys really are that buffer to keep the channel sailing forward. So thank you guys so much. I can never thank you guys enough, really, especially you guys here on YouTube, because at the end of the day, we're doing this all for you. Thank you guys. Without y'all, we wouldn't be here. But that's this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.